What's going on, YouTube? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. Welcome back to my channel. If you like the hat, obviously I'm the best grandpa in the world, and I don't wear this hat around. This is actually a hat that I have for sale. If you would like to purchase this hat, you can hit the link down in the description for my eBay store. So with that being said, wow, I completely lost what I even wanted to say. I know what I want to say, but it doesn't come out when I want to say it. So with that being said, the last one I had another hat on, and there was a bug, stink bug, crawling up my hat. And I noticed that, and I'm like, should I put it on? I don't know. I think I deleted it anyway, so I don't even have the clip so that I can even show you. But I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to put that in. It would have been hilarious. I probably would have gotten a million views. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get into the haul video right now. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the books first because there is a decent amount of them. Rocco, can you do me a favor? Can you get me a drink, please? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to show you things I got while I was at the box lot sale, because I did go back again. I'm not going back tomorrow. I'm totally exhausted. I may miss out on a few things, but I'm probably not going to have enough energy to go tomorrow. I really doubt it. I don't know. I still do have a little bit of cash to go, but thank you, sir. Yep. But say hi. It's my son, Rocco. This is Junior. I have twins. Twin boys. Are you going to say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
Say what? Alright. Alright, so this is basically brand new. The reason why I picked this up is because it is... the brand on it... I know I've seen that brand before. I can't see it. Let me see if I can get a magnifying glass, because you guys know I'm blind. I can't wait to get my new glasses. I think it says Leg. I don't think it says Lego. L-E-G-O. Made in Taiwan. So it's not China. It's not Japan. But it is a nice picture frame. It was just kind of sitting in a box. I know it is brand new. It looks like it was supposed to be not like a bride or anything like that. But anyway... so I'm not sure what it's worth. I'm going to look it up, and we'll just kind of go from there, and we'll put it away. I did get a lot of glass today, unfortunately. But, I mean, not unfortunately, but I usually don't like to get a lot of glass. Okay, so this is called, this is a Martisan. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to show you guys what's inside, because it's really not going to do any justice if I don't open it up. This is like a painter's kit. Has everything inside. It has the sponge. The sponge is a little dried out. A little SpongeBob right there. All right, so this is the Stay Wet Painter's Pal. That's what this is called. And it's brand new. It's in the bag. It does look like it was open. The bag is a little open, so I don't know if it was used or not. Yeah, it was used. There's paint inside one of the cups. Okay, so... I think you put the paint in the thing, and then you fill these cups up with paint. So this was definitely used. I didn't know it was used. I thought it was new. That's the reason why I grabbed it. So it's going to definitely bring the value down a little bit more on this, but that's okay. So we can definitely deal with it. All right, there's a couple more of these. My son's going to help me. He's going to hand me stuff because I need help. All right, so these are... I believe that these are drawing. They're like drawing guides. They show you how to draw certain items. There's a bunch of them, so I just picked them up. I don't know if they have any value. I think I did pick up some drawing books too, so I may just kind of lock them together with that. This was free. This was part of the free stuff that I grabbed down the road. I did get some boots too. I'm going to show you those in a little bit. This is macrame. I did look this book up online. I think there's one that sold... I think people are listing it pretty high too, like closer to $20. I mean, that's not high, but that's not bad for a book, you know. If you can find books that are, if I could find books all day that were $20 sales, I would pick them up all day. But all right, so this was actually, I'm going to sell these together. These were free. There's one book, then there's a hummingbird book, and then there's birds and blooms. There's another book. So I'm probably just going to lock these up together and hopefully I can get a few bucks for them. They were free. Even I get like $10 or whatever, that would be just fine with me. I'd be fine with that. And then there's more. Then there's this. I don't know what this is all about. The opinionated. Man, that's a hard word to say. Opinionated knitter, Elizabeth Zimmerman. I'm not really sure what the deal is with this book. I didn't look it up. It was free. I grabbed it. I figured it had something to do with like sewing, knitting, whatever. Sometimes some of those types of books and that genre or whatever can be valuable. So I grabbed them. And then we have The World of Amish Quilts. We have another book, Quilts, Indiana Amish. All right, so these are all Amish. They'll all go together. I thought this was cool. This is a little crossword puzzle book. I should have probably looked inside to make sure. Oh, there you go. Check those out. What show is that from? CNN. We got John King. We have Anderson Cooper. And we have, who's the other one? Robin Mead. Is that how you say that? There you go. They're inside the book. I wonder if they're worth anything.
Yeah, I like the music book. See?
What's that?
Look at the music book.
Yeah, they're hymns. Is that how you say that? Like religious. Yeah. I think they're called hymns. There's a bunch of them. All right, so this is from the lot. I grabbed a bunch of these older books. There's a lot of vintage books. Some of them are religious and like choir. So here, just keep handing them to me so that we can get this done. These are Singing Youth. Okay, Singspiration. I guess these are just, you know, they just have like music, sheet music, I guess you could call it. There's another one there. Tabernacle Hymns. Here's another one. This is another old book. Some of these books go back as far as like late 1800s. Here's another one, Singing Youth. I think this is a different book because the pages, they look a little different. It might be older. So
what's that pink thing?
I'm definitely going to do the research on all these books to make sure to see if they have any value. That's just a bot. That's just it. That was somebody's page. That was their bookmark. Answers to your questions about the Bible. Here's another book. It's got a little, this is called the spine of the book. It has a little bit of spine, you know, a little bit of spine damage, but not real bad.
Do they make books like this? But only like a page like that?
I forget what the pages in the beginning are called. There's always blank pages in the beginning of a book. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, you know how
they have a name. They have a certain name to them. So this is another one, Hymns and Prayers. Keep them coming. That's an old book. These are old. I grabbed these because they're really old.
Looking for autographs.
This one is Patriarchs and Prophets. Another old book. Look at the spine on that thing. This is a really old book, though. Very, very old. All right, so I'm going to definitely do some research on that one. Let me see that one. This one's same thing. This one's another one. The spine is broke on this one. Wow, this is really falling apart. Like, it's definitely falling apart. I don't know if they can be repaired. I don't know. Wow, the whole spine is ready to come off of this one. This one's called The Desire of Ages. This is a very old book. The weather may have gotten to them also. Behold, the announcement to the shepherd, his name, Emmanuel, God with us. That's why I named Manny, I named him Emmanuel, because Emmanuel means God. I told you that when you were young.
What's my name mean?
I'm trying to find a date. Publisher's preface. I did see a date in this book somewhere. This is a really old book. Page, no. I might have passed it already because I'm getting into different pages. Not really sure. I can't find a date. It should be in here somewhere.
Is it on the back?
From the Mount Senate Review and Herald Publishing. Copyright 1898. 1898. So this is a really old book. It's not in very good condition though. So I wouldn't expect it to be in good condition, being that it's 130 years old. Here's Hymns for Junior Worship, another one. I may just actually lot those together. They may.
1937.
I'm not really sure.
1937.
1937. Beginner and Primary Songs. Here's another one. I just kind of grabbed these because look, they're in bad shape. As long as you explain the condition of the books. I mean, some of them are in good shape and some of them are not. Hymns for Junior Worship. Here's another one. I mean, I probably would sell them together.
I thought something came out of it.
All right, here's another one. This one is Hymns of Praise #2. Here's another old. This is another really old book. Love to tell the story. Somebody wrote inside. There's pages coming out of it. I mean, that's in bad shape. So, sometimes you could have a book. It could be really, really old, and it could be in terrible condition. Where's the date? 1933. Hope Publishing Company. All right, so this is 1933.
I could go on this thing.
Let me see that one.
Like
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We have a lot to do. Small Catechism. I think that's how you pronounce that. Small Catechism. Developed and Explained. Luther's. I think this is another like little religious book. This is another really old book. Let's see. Copyright is 1893. So this is actually really good condition for how old it is. This is actually in really good shape. Did it repair? Sometimes people repair them. I don't think the spine was repaired. It's in original condition. Come on, bud. Mailed coupon, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I think the weather got to these too. Herbert's Story of the Bible. Here's another one, another really old book. The spine on this one is actually like paper thin. Like it's so... Some of them are in really bad condition. All right, so that's done. What we're going to do, there's some dirt. There's some stuff inside this box. I'm going to just kind of dump it out. Probably just put these books right back in that box. That later. Okay. There. Okay, let's get some hand sanitizer going on there. Here, bud. Put a little bit of that on your hands. Ooh. Oh no, it's like it's squirting out now. It's probably because there's a piece stuck in it. You gotta. Yeah, there's a big. Yeah. It looked like a boogie. It looks like a boogie. There, now it'll squirt. I had to clean out the nozzle. All right, so this was part of the box deal. I always sell these. This is an empty box. I'm going to clean it up. It's kind of dirty. It's not really super dirty, but usually I get about $20 or $30 for these plus shipping. So I'll probably get about $30 for this. I'll probably sell it for like $30 free shipping. It'll cost me $10 to ship it, $8 to ship it, depending on where it's going. So this was free. This was in the free box. This is a Sturgis hat. I have to clean this. This is really dirty, but it's really dope. Really old. It's not really old, but it's 2009, so it's 11 years old. It needs clean. I'm going to put this in one of my hat cleaners, and I'm going to clean it, and I'm just going to call it a day, and hopefully it's missing the tag inside. So it's definitely it's in pretty rough shape, but I didn't pay for it. It was free, so there you go. Alright, so there's some more free stuff here. Lead Angel with Bird. I actually didn't even open this box up to make sure it was in there. It is in there. Make sure it's not broken. Well, let's see what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. Oh, you have to put batteries in it. Oh, there you go. It actually lights up. That is pretty cool. That's pretty dope. I like that. So this has got to be worth a few bucks, right? That's a pretty angel. Isn't that purty? That's purty. Alright, so that was free. I'm kind of glad I grabbed it now because it actually has something going on with it, you know? It's not just one thing, you know, it has other things going on with it. So I got to put batteries in this. This is an Elvis. It sings Elvis songs, I guess. I'm just assuming. It definitely needs batteries. The batteries are probably dead. Have to take the screw out, and I don't know how old it is. It says Gammy Industries Incorporate, Gammy.com. I know it's not really old. I'm guessing that it's not. I tried to find a date on it, but I couldn't see. It just says Elvis and Elvis Presley are registered trademarks. Is there a date there? No, I don't know what. I can't find a date on that, so we'll work on that. I'll figure it out later. All right, so I missed these yesterday. These are actually, this is a fashion show. This is Halston, I guess, and I didn't know that's what they were. and there's a bunch of them. There's 1, 2, there's 4 of them. So there's 4 of them all together. I'm going to sell them together. That's something different.
Yeah.
That's different. That is our official bird, the mosquito. This is from Chinasteg Island. I know I'm butchering that. Maybe I'm not. I don't know how to pronounce that, but these definitely have to go upstairs. I have to clean them. I'll probably clean them by hand. I usually do. I usually don't run them through the dishwasher. I'll just clean them. Not a big deal. And hold on, let's get this box done here. Then we have home interiors and gifts. He loves me, Easter bunnies. This was also, I think that this was part of the free stuff that I grabbed that was free. So let me take a look at it. Let's take a look at this. Just little Easter bunnies. All right. So I know they're old. They're from 1990. So they're 31 years old. So definitely has some age to it. They seem to be in pretty good condition. There's the date, 1980. It's Hamco. Is that how you say that? So it's cute. It's probably not worth a whole bunch, but so like I said, it was free. Today I paid $30 total for everything that I got today. So not too bad. It wasn't like yesterday. I didn't find any more ink or anything like with some really good value, but I see one of those books listed for like $300. So I don't know if one of those books has a really big value to it. I'm not really sure, but I'll clean my spectacles. I think that this is a strawberry shortcake. It does have a name on it. This was free. I don't even know if this is the dress that goes.
It doesn't.
It's too.
She wears like pink or purple.
It's like too big. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it is. Because the tag is on. The tag is on here. It says Fabulous for Ginger Doll and Toy Corporation. Yeah, see. I don't think that that's what that's for. Some of them had a smell to them. Like they smelled like strawberry shortcake, smelled like strawberries and etc. I'm not really sure which one this is. If you guys know who this is, probably girls watching that are around my age, like, you know, closer to their 40s, because it's a pretty old show. It's from the 80s. I'm just an old fart, I guess, you know, so whatever. But I don't know what that's worth. I have to look it up. All right, we're going to move this over here. Here was another glass. I did catch this at the last minute. This is Coca-Cola. When friends drop in. So I don't know what the value is on this. Ultimate Source, made in China. So I don't know. So I don't know why I grabbed this pencil. It's new. This is a Dritz quilting. So I can put this with the quilting books.
Oh, crap.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll put it with the books.
Ripped it.
What? But they're already all just.
Oh, they are?
A lot of the books are ripped. Yeah, just be careful.
All right.
Let me see the rest of those books so we can go through them now.
What?
All right, give me that box and get these books done, because I had clothing too. That it's probably going to have to be another lot or another haul video.
Where's that one that has the math in it?
Here, bud. Here. No Place to Hide, David Bradley. So here's another book. This book's actually in pretty good condition. It's an old. Usually when books are old, you can tell by looking at some books have the old look to them, where the pages are not like even and they're thick. Like, that's like an old vintage look, but that's not necessarily an old book. Like, you can tell when a book is old, because the pages are turned. The pages are no longer white. The pages are like yellow, brown. But this book is pretty good condition. There's no writing on the inside. This one's 1948. All right, so not too old, but we'll see what this is worth. We'll check that out. All right, let's keep them coming. Keep them coming. The Open Door Language Series, 5th grade. This is a school book. This is pretty cool. This is 5th grade. Looking for a year in here somewhere. Louisiana edition. Series by grades. 1927 is the copyright. Printed in the USA. So there's the date on the top of that one. That one's 1927. That's pretty old. So that one's got some years on it. I thought this book was cool. I didn't look it up. I was like, you know, I'm just going to grab it. I like surprises. I don't know why, you know. When I'm not spending a lot of money, that's fine with me. I'll bring things home, and if they're not worth any money, I'll just donate them back. It's not a big deal. So that one's called The Island Boy. That's something about Hawaiian Islands or something. So that has something else going on with it. It's a book, and it has another, you know, it has a topic, you know, like well, all books have a topic, but you know what I mean? It like stretches out a little bit more to a wider audience. Mystery of the Pirates Point. Reinhardt, I have no idea. This is another older book. See how the pages are not even, how they're kind of... There's a lot of books that are made like that are newer that have... That's called... They'll have that vintage look, and they won't be vintage. So, you know, you have to be careful when you have to look at the copyright. And not all the dates are the right dates. You have to make sure that you're looking at the right date, because you'll see a number of dates, but the latest date for that book, because the first date will be the first printing, of that book. But most books that are old like this will only have one date on them, and that's the date. This one's 1940, so that one's pretty old too. Keep them coming, keep them coming. All right, so here, Rock, why don't you put these books in those boxes and set them up so that way I can take pictures of them.
I like this one because it has math in it and stuff.
Let me see.
Look right here. Where's it at? Right there.
Practical Arithmetics. Okay. It's a Strayer Upton, whatever. 3-book series. This is the 3rd book. So I guess it would make sense if you had all of them. This one is copyright. This one's 1934.
This one's going in here?
Yeah, just put them in. Just be careful with them, Rock, because they're old. The Everyday Library. Don't know what this is about. Plays, pictures, and poems. So this is cool. Another old book. This one's in pretty good condition. I think this one is the one I was looking at where there was one listed for a lot. So it's called Peck's Bad Boy Abroad. There isn't one like that listed, I don't think. Not as old as that. That's like the original printing. And that's what people want. Especially people that are collectors. They want original printings. So, see, there's a good example of this one. See all of those copyright, all of those dates. The oldest date is the one that you want to go with, because that's the book you have in your hand is the oldest date. So copyright, we have 1916 is the last date. You have 1915, and you have this one, Houghton Mifflin. Which one is this one? I'm trying to look for the text and illustration in this work are protected by copyright. Okay. All right. So, what's the older? I wonder if there's another page that has another date or another. No, that's probably it. Not really sure. The moon is up. The night is still. When you and I are fast asleep. Okay. All right. So it probably would be the last one. Probably would be that last one. I'm going to drop the book and rip it in half. What did I say it was? There's 1913. 1916 is the last date for this book. So that would probably be it. And I'll definitely have to get them listed. I have a lot of drafts. I think that I need to work on my drafts first. Ah Ming, A Boy in China. This is a cool book, too. I figured that it's probably worth a few bucks.
Yang Ming?
Ah Ming. Ah Ming.
I thought you got a basketball player.
Yao Ming. 1938. So this is an old book, too. This is in really good shape for a book of that age.
What do we do with these ones?
You can just leave them right there. And then we have a couple more. Synopsis of Clinical Laboratory Methods. I thought this was an interesting topic going on. It kind of was a little on the strange side. So I was like, you know what, let me just pick that up. See what we got going on there. This is 20 color. 3rd edition, reprinted with corrections and additions. So this is in 1946. So this is actually this isn't the first print. 1946. That is not the first print. Then we have Father Tim, Harold J. M.C. Olive. Not really sure what the Father Tim is. I'll do research on these, make sure I'm not underpricing them when I list them. I guess there's Father Tim. Alright. 1944. There you go, 1944. See if that has any value to it. Check that. And we have Peck's Bad Boy Abroad. All right, so let's see what the date is. It's in pretty good condition, not really bad. Let me see what the date is on it. I know that this book was old too. This one is copyright 1904, 1905. Copyright is Great Britain, all rights reserved. Oh, there's 1904, and then there's 1905. So you want to go with the latest. You want to go with the latest date, because that's obviously this wasn't made in 1905 if there's a date, or 1904 if there's a date on it that says 1905. So I'm guessing. I'm not an expert with books, but that's my guess. Okay, my educated guess. World Trade Center. This was free. It just has like little stars in it, little multicolor stars.
Like
just made in China. Since this is the World Trade Center, it does have a significant with the, yeah, we're not gonna get into that, but I think it's probably worth a few bucks. These are in the trash. Red Wings. I got 2 pairs. I had to look at them. I was like, they look like junk. And then I was like, well, hold on. Wait a minute. There's numbers on the inside. These are going to be hard to tell the size. They're going to be harder to read. I think they're like probably the original insoles. I might have to clean them out. I'm probably going to have to clean these like really good. But they still do have something left on them. These are really chewed up. But Red Wings are just that type of shoe that they're just made to really last forever. Excuse me. And if they're vintage, then they might have a lot of value. Okay, so these are a USA 8, so I'm guessing that these are probably an 8 too, because it's probably the same person. Yep. Same person that owned them, so they'll be easy to size. All right, so we have a high top and we have a low top. So these may have been the person that lived there. I know that there are older people that live there, so I'm guessing that these might be really old. These could be really vintage, but they're definitely Red Wings. Then again, they might not be old at all, so we'll take a look at those. But judging by the looks of them, they look like they're pretty old. So here we go. Another free item. Rocco, can you bring me that? Bring that box and put that box over here. I'm just going to do the rest of my box stuff, and the things that I got at the thrift store, we're going to continue. So stay tuned. There's going to be another video. There's always another video. I'm always making videos. So this is a light up glass ornament. Changes 6 different colors. Wonder if it works. I didn't test it. This was free. This was in the trash. Somebody just throwing away all their Christmas stuff. Let's see if we can get it out of here. Well, here's the light. You can actually get to the switch underneath. Alright, lights up. It works. There's the light. Changing colors. Green. What's next? Yellow. Blue. Blue. White. Red. There it is. Awesome. So, don't know what it's worth. I think there's a price tag. Christmas Village. It was $12.99. So, I mean, it doesn't weigh anything. I can definitely put this in a box and wrap something around it. It may be vintage, though. Sometimes when things are vintage, they're definitely worth more than what you think they're worth. This is... I don't see a date on it, so I'm not really sure I don't know when it was made. These. All right. No, that goes back over there. Those are... thank you, but those are my baseball card sleeves. I did find one card yesterday in that album. I believe he's the only one. Mark Grace's rookie is the only one that was valuable in the 1988 Donruss set. There are some other players that I think I do need to do a little bit more research on that binder, but this was the only one. I don't know why. I don't really know Mark Grace. Like, I don't really remember him as being a great player. I don't know. Maybe he is deceased, you know, God forbid, or what, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. All right, so this is Lighthouse, Portland Head. I think ME is Maine. I think that's Maine. But this lights up. All the little windows light up, but the problem is I don't have the right size bulb. It does work. I did put a bulb in it, but the bulb was too long and it won't go in. So it's too long. So, but this does work. I didn't grab this yesterday. I don't know why. Then I was like, today I was like, you know, I'm just gonna grab it because if it works, I can probably get something for it. So, but yeah, definitely gonna need more room. Back here is where I keep all of my hard goods, and I think what I'm gonna do is I think I need a new shelf. I think I need another shelf to. This way I can organize the stuff that's there in the first place. All right, so I did grab these. These are brand new wrapping paper. This wrapping paper to me looks old. It looks old. I don't know. It's dusty down here, man. Oh my God, my nose is always itchy. Creative Presence. It's because I'm always messing with dusty stuff. This is dusty and dingy. All right, so I didn't see a date on that wrapping paper, so I don't know how old it is. I have to look it up a little bit more. I thought this was cool. This is Santa. I think it was made, where is it made? It made in Mexico. It just says Mexico. But I don't know what you're supposed to put in here. This isn't a cookie jar because you wouldn't be able to get the cookie out of the jar. Like, I guess you got little hands, you can get in there, but I just thought this was cool. It has the lid. It's definitely Santa. It looks like Santa. Yep, that's Santa. See his belt and his mittens. This is Santa. Okay. So there's other stuff in here that I did grab. I got some Velcro. I was like, you know, I can definitely use this. Don't say that on eBay. You'll get in trouble. But I use that to like hang things like some of my photo stuff, and I'll definitely find a reason for it. We have Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, just a little mini plate. And then there was these little plates there. These are metal. They don't have names or anything on them, so I don't really know what to do with them. Doctor, you can go up if you want, if you're... Because I'm good for now.
You still have those cards?
I'm good for now. I just need those. I need that video, the key, and I need the goblets, the cups. Okay, so this is a Christmas Story candle holder. There you go. Not the Christmas Story that you're thinking about. Not that one. Not the funny one. All right, so we did get some. And there was a whole container of... these, and I picked these up. I'm going to put them away. They're really cool. They're like speckled goblets. I did look at them I wanted to make sure that that somebody didn't do that and there's not paint on them. I don't think that's the situation. Well, yeah. I think somebody, I don't know. They feel, I'm going to clean them. They're dirty. They do need to be cleaned anyway. So we're going to put them in here. And all that glass is going to go upstairs. So, here. Let's make some room in this box over here. And we'll do that. Let me see the rest of those goblets. Sorry about that, not having you guys on the... Not having my face there. This is kind of stuff that I should be cutting out and coming back to. But this is real life right here, yo. Here they are. And these have the thumbnails, too. They have the little thumbprint. So these are nice. These are nice goblets. These are cool. I figured that I could probably get a few bucks for them. And I'll probably sell them all together. I'm not afraid to sell glass. I will ship that accordingly. Okay, so we're going to go over this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out what the deal is with this. What this goes to, but I know that some of these keys are very valuable. They can cost like 80, 90, or even more. If this is a rare key, then it will be worth more than that. So, yeah, if you try to order one of these keys for your car, they're expensive. They're $80 or more, especially if they have functions on the key. All right, so Mac Baron Symphony Ready Rubbed. This is, sometimes I do well. There was another one that I sold before, but I remember selling it, and I remember not getting that much for it. So we're going to take a chance on this one and see if this tin's worth a little bit. Some people do buy them. I mean, it might be worth 10 bucks. It's probably not worth a lot more than that. We're just going to put everything back in here. We'll get some more DVDs. Ken Davis, Fully Alive, Taking Lives, Alice in Wonderland, Being There, Brand new DVD. Just because it's, you know, that doesn't really mean anything. That doesn't mean they're worth anything. The Journey Home, not really sure. I like to pick them up when they're obscure. If I'm not paying a lot of money for them, if they're paying like pennies on the dollar, just to see if they're worth anything. And if they're not, I'll just get rid of them. All right, so let's take a look at these other items in here first, and then we'll go to get to the salt shakers. I got salt and pepper shaker sets. All right, I think this has a dragon on it. I'm not really sure what it says. I think it just says China. Nishiko, China or something. I'm going to have to look that up and see. If you guys know what that is, if it has any value, leave a comment down below. These are in a box too. These are all poker chips. I'm going to look these up. Sometimes they can be worth money. There's actually dollar ones in here. There's 1, 2. Some of them are 50 cents. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them that are dollars. I don't know if they're worth anything, but they're original poker chips. They're like heavy. Okay, so I got some of these. These are like the ones that are like made in Holland, or these are clogs. This one actually has a stamp on it. This one doesn't, so I'm not really sure what that one is, but there's a bigger one and a smaller one. They are going to need cleaned up. They are a little bit on the, they're a little dingy, a little, it looks like there's like stickers on them or something. I'm going to have to clean those up. So we'll see about that. All right, so that was the 10. That was the 10. I did look this up here. This is a scale, of like a vintage scale. Okay, so I guess you just put something on that, and I don't really know how this works. I think there's pieces missing. I didn't see any other pieces. This is a cast iron scale, and it is made in Taiwan by Price. It's made by Price. There's the logo right there. So I think there's only one listed. I think there was only one listed, and it wasn't this one. It was a different one. So we'll see. I don't know what it's worth, but I just grabbed it. I just took a chance. All right, so here's one set of, I only grabbed the ones that had bottoms and the ones that were stamped. Anything that was plain that I didn't think had any value, I didn't grab. This one's cool because it's salt and pepper, and it's the chair. It's the not a love seat, but just a chair with an ottoman, and I thought that was really cute. I thought that was neat. And then there's another one where it is the love seat, salt and pepper, where they go together. So that's the salt and pepper. That's really cool. And this one is also marked. That one's marked too. So I grabbed them if they were marked. And some of them I grabbed even if they weren't. These ones weren't grabbed, but I thought this was a cool set. I think this one says grease. Put grease, and then there's the salt and pepper. I don't know what that design is. I don't know if that's just the it's like a wheel or something. Not really sure, but I just grabbed them. Figured that they might have some type of value. I read this yesterday, Echo. There was another kitchen utensil that I had that name on it. I think it was the ice crusher? It was something that I picked up yesterday that had that name on it. But it's just your basic can opener. It's probably worth like $10. You know, I can't see it being worth more than that. Another salt and pepper shaker. This one's really pretty. This one has strawberries on it. These are cool. This one is also marked. This one says Adagiri 1982. So that's really cool that's actually got a stamp on it. And you never know, one of these salt and pepper shaker sets could be worth the $30 that I spent today. And then everything else is just profit. So you gotta love that. That's awesome. All right, so there was another battery there. The batteries were actually working. They weren't over 10 years old. I think batteries are good for up to 10 years. These ones are dirty. I have to really clean them. This one has something shaking in it. I don't know what they are, but these ones are Art Mark. Is that what that says? It says Art Mark. Original Art Mark, made in Japan. So this is Japanese. These are cool, they're made in Japan. These are cool too. Another salt and pepper shaker. These need to be cleaned, but it does have the stamp still on it. It probably had one on this one too. It may have fell off, or they may not have put one on this one because it doesn't have a flat surface. It's kind of like rounded, so maybe they just didn't put one on it. So, oh, and this is the same thing. I just noticed that. See, they have $20 price tags on these. These were probably being sold at a market or, you know, flea market. So these definitely have some value. This is the same exact set, same thing. So art mark, and then these are cool. All right, so this one has the floral design. I need to be careful, and these are gonna be easy to ship. I just wrap the crap out of them, put them in a box, and they'll ship first class. They don't weigh anything. I'll just make sure that I clean them out. So there's that. That's done for that, and then there's just a couple more items, and then we'll be done with this video. This is an Anchor and Hocking. There's no lid. This was there with it, so I can probably just sell the basket with it, but there's no lid. So unfortunately, that's okay. I already did that one, but I did all of this. Yeah, this is done. I'm going to put these over here because these are DVDs. They can go over there. I just want glass in here. Let's see if we can make room to put this in here. Take that out of there too, because that's not glass. I did get another bowl. Where's the other bowl at? Right here. All right, so this one's a Pyrex. This one doesn't have the lid, but Pyrex does very well online. This is probably worth about $15 or $20. Let's see, made in USA. There's the stamp right there. You guys can see that. Probably be easier to show you the back part. Yeah. I thought it was reading the other way. I guess when you see it, it's read right because it's back. It's the camera. The camera's backwards. All right. So I'm not really sure what that bowl is worth, but I did grab it. I thought this was cool. This is that how you open this? How do you open this? I don't even know. All right, so this is made by, this is a Gemco, made in USA. Obviously, you put something in it, but I can't probably screw it. Probably unscrews. Yeah, you unscrew the lid, right? No, it just comes off. All right, so I guess you just put whatever, and you just grind it up. I don't know what this is worth. Yeah, the lid comes off. It just probably hasn't been taken off in forever. So all this stuff I'm going to wash. I don't know what this is worth, but it definitely all needs to be cleaned. That's just that's where the crank meets, goes through the bottom, you know, goes through the inside. That's where it sits. So pretty cool. I don't know what you would grind with this. I don't know how well it would grind things up, but you know, whatever. All right, some more DVDs. House on Haunted Hill. And then we have Little Lulu. And we have Casper. I'll probably sell these together. These will go together, obviously. I'll probably get about $10 for both of them. Maybe less. Maybe like $7 or $8. So, whatever. They might be worth a little bit more than that. They're new. All right, so this was Wendy's. This was free. This is a little, I don't know if this came with, this doesn't look like something that would come in a Happy Meal. It's a fur skin. I think it says 96. I think it says 1996. 1986. So this is pretty old. This was free. I did grab this, and we'll see. It's a little faded. It's really old. It's not in the best condition, but, you know, we'll see. We shall see, said the blind man. Okay, so this is Mikasa. I think I showed you guys this. This was the Christmas Story. Yeah, but that's who it was made by, Mikasa. All right, so that's glass. Also, I think I've seen this before. This is I think it's Rubbermaid. No, it's Tupperware. So this is vintage Tupperware. I remember this, but like when I was a kid growing up, my grandmom. I lived with my grandmom for several years, and visited quite often after that, you know, until she passed. Unfortunately, I wasn't around when she passed away, but she was a great woman, sweet old lady. And she had all that old stuff in her house, and that's why I know it. I remember it. And we definitely probably had a picture like this. So this picture's only worth like $20, but it doesn't weigh anything. It's like super light. It's probably not going to ship first class, but close enough. So that's definitely going to need washed out. All right, so I picked this up. I picked up some more Kirby stuff. I'm going to have to do a little more research on it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlist, like I was saying today. I don't know if I got that on camera, but what I want to do is I want to fix that listing. I want to take some of that Kirby stuff and list it separately, like the spray bottles and the shaver. And I don't want to list that all together, all in one thing, because they may be different types of Kirby's or whatever. So we got the hose, and then we got this. We have that. Okay, so this is obviously the hold. This is the holder. I don't know if that's supposed to go there. I don't know if it goes there. I don't know where it goes. But there's some stuff in here. There is, let's see, there's this. There's that. We can get it out. We got another Kirby roller. Yeah, see, this is why I want to, this is the turbo brush. I think I have this over there. So, this I don't know where the vacuum is, but I definitely have most of the pieces to it. So if I find the vacuum, I might be able to sell the vacuum, or if it works, we might be able to keep it, because Kirby's a really good vacuum cleaner. So this is all that I have left, and that's all I have for you all today, and I think that's it. There was a couple more items. This was the Healing Garden lavender therapy. I tried getting it. I can't get that out. I think it's stuck in there. I don't know what this is. I have to look it up. I just grabbed it because I wasn't sure what it was. It says 90. It says like 98 on it. So I have to find out what this is. I have to do more research on that. And then last but definitely not least, the rest of this stuff is all thrift store stuff that I'm going to do later. Will be in the next video, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you guys get notified when I post new content. Here is, I'm not going to show you the title, but this is a bad movie. But there is an adult section on eBay, and you can list adult items. So probably something that you want to be careful in. I'm not sure. But I think that's it. Put that over there. I don't think I put anything in the bag from anything else. The rest of this is just other stuff. Found some Lilly Pulitzer ties today. I didn't even know that she made men's clothing. I'm going to take this out because I have to. I'm going to take this upstairs. I did get this from my granddaughter. I got her an electric toothbrush. I don't know if she already has one. This one, I think it's a Shopkins. It's a Shopkins. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hands are dirty. And I'm going to have to wash my hands. We did get some KFC for dinner, so, yummy. I think I got everything. I don't think... Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote. So, with that being said, I got some more books. I do well with books. They do sell. If I list 20 books in one day, one book will sell every day for, like, the entire week. That's just the way that goes. Because I usually pick books that sell. I really don't list books. I'm not going to say that I don't pick up books that don't sell, because like I said, if I pick something up and it's not worth anything, it's not worth listing, then I won't list it. I'll just get rid of it. I'll just take the loss. You know, when you're buying things for pennies on the dollar and you do get rid of an item, you're only getting rid of like a couple pennies. Like, I don't sweat change. You know, I'm all about the dollar. I don't really care about the pennies. So, and you shouldn't either, but your business model is your business model, and that's how you do things, and whatever works for you, works for you. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in again for yet some more awesome content and some more dope items that I found at the box lot. So, that's it for the box lot. I don't think I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm really, really tired. I'm ready to eat, chill with my wife, and just like watch a movie and just kind of hang out. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, I'm out.